Hi, I'm Dee. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game called KnockOut. It's a really fun and active game. I would give it an 85 out of 100 purely for entertainment value and for the workout that is definitely associated with this game. If you're gonna play, be prepared to sweat. It will definitely get your heart rate up. The mechanics for the game are pretty simple. It's dodge, punch, and block. Although with block, you're going to want to pull the triggers back, but only when you are ready to block.
Nice work!
One of the mechanics of the game is that a block is only good for a second or so. So if you want to block, make sure that your hands are in the position that you want them for a good block. And then right before getting hit is when you want to pull the triggers back. If you do it too soon, you're going to get hit anyway.
You gotta time your blocks, young blood. Otherwise, you won't be able to follow up with a punch.
The first challenger is pretty easy to beat. His character name is Tri-Tip.
Don't let the name fool you, kid. This fighter earned his name tenderizing boxes all throughout the underground divisions, and, his love for beef.
He has a very selective pattern, and as long as you block in any specific way, you seem to be able to dodge him pretty well. My go-to is just a full squat, and then it seems like you can beat his punches every time. Once you start getting further along through challengers, it becomes more difficult. You actually have to block in the opposite direction of the hit. One of the things you do have to note though is that backing up to dodge, if you try to back up in any manner, you're still going to get hit. If anything, the game will stop and say that you've exited your playing area, so you would have to get back to where you need to be in order to continue the game. As long as you're dodging within the playing area, you're good to go. As far as hitting mechanics go, it's fairly simple because the game cannot actually tell how you are hitting. It can just monitor where the triggers are being pulled from or where the controllers are. You can get away with some pretty silly mechanics. So whether you're a trained boxer or just a kid off the street, you can definitely hit well in this game. As you can tell through some of my footage, it looks like I'm maybe swatting flies or I'm a 5-year-old in some sort of slapping fight. Although, while I was in the game, it felt very real, and it did feel like I was in the correct form. As you can tell, later on, Chris played. He did a lot better, but in my defense, he's trained. So the challengers that we've met so far are Tri-Tip, Barrage, and Bolt.
Watch out! No!
They were definitely the intro-level characters.
Are you kidding me?
And they really taught you how to block and dodge the different combos that were going to be thrown at you. I definitely am intending to see what some of the other challengers look like personally, due to how much fun I have playing the game. So I'm thinking about making it a reoccurring segment for my own amusement and because I want to see how some of the other guys would do against some of these challengers.
Don't be ashamed. It's natural to be afraid.
That is all for today, and have a good one.